Twitch is loading in. Says it's streaming. Is it actually? There we go. And 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Thank you. Now YouTube has awoken. And it's showing my shining face. Hi, guys. I'm back. And there we are. Everything is correctly running now. For those of you who may not have been around while I've been playing Guild Wars 2, here's the character I'm currently playing. Spongo Smallberries. An Asura Guardian.
It's nice to see.
Delicious. Had a busy day, and so I'm giving myself a treat. Adult leisure beverages. The little green star down here says that we have new content. Now available to play, the War Council. I will play this chapter. Head to the Astral Ward camp. Hi, Patha.
I'm certain of that. How are things on the front lines?
A moment of opportunity has revealed itself, but there is much to be done before we can seize it.
Okay.
One of Isgarin's paths has found its way here, and he only seems interested in hearing from you.
Well, I am very interesting.
We are gathered at the war camp. Don't keep us waiting, dear.
Dear. Yeah, she calls me dear. That's just a little bit creepy. Let me... the dailies. Okay. Head to the Astral Ward camp. Okay, well, I can do that, you know. I have technology and stuff. And magic. Hi, guys. Thank you for dropping by on your Tuesday evening. Hopefully I will provide sufficient amusement. Hopefully. We'll see. All right, Patha and friends. Would I like to continue my story? Chapter 14, The War Council. Yes. Yes, I would. At the Astral Ward camp. Galrath, the Undying. He's a looker. Not really. He's ugly.
Wayfinder?
Galrath. Didn't expect to see you here.
Didn't expect to be here, but somebody has to keep an eye on this mess for Isgarin, and it fell to me.
He still has his doubts, then?
Plenty, but you'll get to plead your case. Let's get to it.
Okay, let's get to it. Hi, Patha.
The last of our ensemble.
Ramses is cool. We like Ramses.
There is much to cover, and our window will close if we don't move quickly.
What's the situation, Patha?
What's the situation?
See?
The first barrier has fallen, so we can breach farther into their defenses to gain more ground. But more ground means more to cover, and we're stretched thin as it is. One way or another, we need more soldiers. Once we have them, we'll be able to pressure their last lines of defense as we prepare for an assault on the Citadel.
Can we get the Astral Ward's full support?
Can we get the Astral Ward's full support?
See? Good evening, fat buddy.
The answer is no. We're still recovering from the Cryptus attack, and this is not our battle.
What happens here will affect Tyria.
That's why Isgarin has been kind enough to allow the volunteers to support you. If you want the full backing of the Astral Ward, prove to us that Patha can prevent the Cryptus from being a threat to Tyria.
Okay.
Has has already proved herself to.
Calm now, Ramses. He will get the proof he desires in time.
I believe, but am not certain that the voice of Petha is also the voice of Sylvanas.
What about the local
I read that.
creatures?
I haven't double checked.
Evol's hold on this world is more tenuous than it may appear. My people fear him, but there are limits to the control that fear grants. What we need is someone that they respect. Someone they will follow, even against Epoch.
You mean General Nephis?
Who is Nephis? I'll now say, who is Nephis?
Who is Nephis?
I served under him myself for a long time. A brilliant strategist, fearless warrior, and a noble leader. Epoch has kept him quiet and contained, but can't kill him. Nephis commands too much loyalty from the soldiers.
Where he goes, the masses will follow. It's time we track the old general down. This may take some time, but the war has widened, and there is need for your talents elsewhere on the battlefield. Gather what information you can as you assist our forces in the fight. Once he is found, I will have use for you again.
Wow, use for me. Use for me. She wants to use me. Actually, that might not be that bad. Did I say anything? I don't think I did. Ramses. We have an opportunity in front of us, Wayfinder. We'd best do what we can to squeeze every drop from it. What can you tell me about Nephis?
What can you tell me about Nephis?
See?
I served under him myself for a long time.
Yeah, you said that already,
Brilliant
Ramses.
strategist,
Dude,
fearless warrior.
you're repeating yourself. You're a badass. And I like you.
Things made him a liability to our gluttonous king. He couldn't be trusted to follow the more gruesome orders. Nephis commands too much respect to be simply disposed of. So instead, Epoch forced him into retirement. But he is watched closely. Epoch knows that any movement with the general involved would be a real threat.
Check in with Galrath. By the way, I have a cool pet. This is him right here. We'll zoom on him a bit. He's awesome. He is the chunkiest boy. And he is... God, I hate cute things. He's adorable. All right. That was our break. Now, back to serious business. Hi, Galrath. They took that better than I expected. Still, it looks like you're going to ask me something. Go on then, out with it.
What is Iskaran's plan if we fail?
Prayer.
Total destruction of Nios and the Cryptids, most likely. It's what I advised in the first place. We have no reason.
Galrath is very cheery. Optimistic.
If you're wrong, is the destruction of Tyria. Better to not take that risk. You have too much faith in them. Far more than they've earned. But like I said, you've got your chance to prove me wrong. Better get to it. One last thing, Wayfinder. Isgaran is still allowing volunteers to join you here. The next group will be arriving soon. They're here because they believe in you, not Petha. Don't waste their lives.
Check in with Arena. Snow Frodo's daughter. I expected that Isgaran wouldn't want to commit more resources here. Still, at least we have a chance to prove ourselves.
Aren't you eager to get back to Tyria now that the gate is open?
Of course. But I need to make sure that Tyria will have a future. And that means finishing this first. The front line is where I belong. Where I can do the most good. I'll leave when the war is over. Besides, Ramses and Petha saved my life. As long as they need my help, I have an obligation to offer it.
as much as I like the story stuff like this, and I do, and I think Secrets of the Obscure has been very good, and before it, End of Dragons. It has one huge, vast negative, and that is you have to sit through it for every single alt. They really desperately need a third button. Skip to the end. Desperately. If anyone who has sat through the whole thing once, they should get a third button. Will Patha's plan to convince the Cryptus actually work?
Will Patha's plan to convince the Cryptus
I was going to say
actually
that
work?
anyway.
I don't know. So far, the Cryptus here have been beaten down for centuries. They must want change. Fear can only keep people under your thumb for so long. Especially when
Thank you,
start
Fat Body,
turning them into
for the
scribblers.
amen.
Living under Epart may actually be a fate worse than death. At least with us, they have a chance to survive.
I mean, I fought my way through End of Dragons 3 or 4 times, and it would have been more, but I get so tired of having to deal with all the conversational stuff. I mean, and the first time, I want to be clear, it's really good. I really enjoy it the first time. Maybe the second, but
Look alive, soldiers. The Wayfinder approaches.
as an example, there's a part in End of Dragons where you have to listen to
You're an unexpected sight.
Frodo, Snow Frodo.
Be far, Wayfinder. I may be getting older, but I still never retreat. Besides,
Oh yeah, visually, as always, the team knocks it out.
see how they were handling it. Triage is in order. Troops are looking disciplined. You've secured a solid foothold in the area. You've done an excellent job here, soldier. Couldn't have done it better myself.
That's true, you couldn't have.
Thank you, Warden.
Oh, he's talking to his
I
daughter.
need to get out into the field. But I'm sure Arena will be happy to get you up to speed.
Of course, Wayfinder.
I knew this place couldn't beat you. Too much of the
So there's a part early in End of Dragons where you have to listen to 5 or 6 sound recordings, basically recordings that were taken when the Aether Blades were moving through the mists. And you have to listen to all of them. And so you click on them, and they take a minute, 2 minutes each. And if you go to the next one, I do indeed. Whoop. My only legendary weapon, and there it is. If you click on them, they start talking, and they keep talking. If you get to another one and click on it, nothing happens, because you can't click on the next one until the last one finishes. The whole thing takes like 10 minutes. So what you have to do is click on it to start it, exit the character select, reselect your character, and it will have finished instantly. And so that's 10 minutes of your life you don't have to waste. But you shouldn't have to log out to avoid having to listen to these long conversational options. However, today I also did get something new in the way of equipment. Previously, I had 6 legendary runes, Twilight, made from dusk, 2 legendary sigils, and as of today, 1 legendary relic. A full line of 4 legendary things. Legendary relic as today. If you had 1 legendary rune yesterday, you still have 1 legendary rune, but you'll also have the legendary relic. Because they peeled the 6-piece bonus off of the runes and put them onto relics as a specific additional item, they felt initially they were going to discount making the relic based on how many runes you had. And then like a month ago, they announced that if you had at least 1 rune, you'd get the relic for free. And so a lot of people have been making a single rune over the last month or 6 weeks, however long it's been, and driving the prices through the fucking roof. And today, if you want to actually make the legendary relic, they have driven the prices through the fucking roof for those who didn't have the rune by an enormous amount. Something like 300 gold. It uses some kind of dust, and it requires like 1,500 of it. Also today available is the first tier of legendary open world armor. I may be able to make a piece or two of it tonight. Maybe, maybe not. I have to complete events in Nios, in the Aedros surroundings, to help Ramses and scouts find stuff. Hi, Ramses. How you doing?
Has it been difficult?
Oh, he's going to talk. I would like to listen to this stuff, but I'll listen to his, but we'll skip the others.
Understand, it is not because the majority are loyal to the tyrant. They are not. The problem is full of fear.
Voice work on Ramses is on point.
To those who cross him. They don't yet believe we can protect them from his ravenous appetites. That's why we must show them that loyalty to Epoch is no shield from his capriciousness. He will gladly devour his own.
Do you believe that Patha can keep Nios peaceful?
Do you believe that Patha can keep Nios peaceful?
God, he keeps repeating everything I say.
A quest for a new Nios, yes. I would not have pledged my horns to her. But can the Cryptis accept peace at all? That's a more heady question, isn't it? Epoch has ruled this place since your world was young. This is the only order the Cryptis have ever known. I believe a better path exists, but it has to be discovered, and then we have to travel down it. That will take time.
Who else besides Nephis do we need to account for?
Epoch has a few other generals he can still call
I've been,
on, and all of them
do a pretty decent impersonation of my own character when I...
heard talk that Queen
Well,
Elizabeth might
this
be
Nephis, what do we have to do for him?
which would be a significant escalation. There are also the twin generals, Alcaeus and Xanthalon, but Epoch likes to keep them close for his own comfort. Let us hope it stays that way. I've seen the horrors they are capable of when their reins are removed.
That's all I had. And who else we have? Galrath, he'll have more cheery things to say. I have no doubts whatsoever.
Isgarin is too skeptical of Patha.
I don't agree with that.
You're misunderstanding Isgarin's concern. Would Patha be less of a threat to Tyria than Epoch? Almost certainly.
I would say certainly,
But
certainly.
how many Astral Ward lives will it cost to roll those dice? If it had been good news that needed delivering, would Isgarin have sent me to do it?
Now that's a good point. You're not the cheeriest fellow, Galrath.
You're staying in Nios.
Knowledge is power. Completed another achievement point. Yeah! That's why I talk to
I'll
everybody.
be keeping an eye on it and sending reports back to the wizards. You know how this works. Show me that our soldiers are in good hands, and you'll get the resources you need.
We're currently at 17,899. So another 101 points. And we'll get a large achievement chest. You know, for my large achievement. All right. I think. Yep. And now we're back out into the actual non-instanced world, where more players will be running around doing stuff. I have to complete events in Inner Nios. A little free loot. Sooner or later, I'll be needing it to make those open world legendary pieces. You'll need stuff like the calcified gasps, which I think are down here somewhere. Imperial fragments, Imperial fragments. Alright, we have to head to Inner Naos. Naos. Potato. Let's call the whole thing off. Don't cling. Ugh. And, presumably, these things are all going to shoot at me.
Just who I was hoping to see. We're making progress down here. Those cryptosaurs are raining down on us the whole time. If you could get up there on your sky scale and take them out, it'd give us room to advance even farther.
Yeah, I'm not interested in that, dude. Seriously. Oh, we've got chests. I doubt I'll be able to open them, because I didn't take part. But I'm going to try. I'm wrong.
Quite a reward.
I would like to thank everyone who put in the time, effort to murder the bad guy and open the door so I could walk in and pick up a bunch of chests and just go right on through.
Ramses and I put our horns together. I'm sure we'll figure something out. Eventually.
Look at that. Who doesn't like to start their day with a half a dozen deluxe chests? We didn't used to be able to go through here any further. Well, that is more pieces for the legendary weapon Eternity. All I need now is a sunrise, and I can slap the two together. That's only like 2,500 gold or somewhere around there. I thought I'd be able to just simply cross through, but evidently there's something going on above, so we'll see if we can get above. Oh, somebody's dead up above. Event successful. That's one successful.
I smell success in the air. Toxins are lessening with each gust.
I didn't do much, but I'm fine with that. You know. Oh, we've got our first waypoint in the new area. And a POI as well.
Ramses speaks highly of General Nephis.
Presumably the camp. A radiating beacon.
Eckhart is just one demon.
Let's take a look. All right, the Commons. And I believe it takes up most of this space. If not all of it. The new area, I mean. Well, we've got quests all about us.
Flame cryptids won't make it with terror falling from the skies. Pay us, champion. Your skill may help us gain dominance. Skill, please.
Got to just blow up some of these turrets. Missed that one. Badly, actually. The updrafts are so annoying. I have, in the past, said repeatedly how much we really need an additional button. We have the button that disables ley line riding. We need 2 more buttons. We need one for updrafts and another for clinging on the sky scale. And then the sky scale would be perfect. I would have no complaints about it. None. 0. Zippity-doo-dah. Also, none. have completed a daily, one event in the Horn of Maguma. All right. One of the dailies. We've got an event going on over here. Ooh, nifty. We actually have a building here. At Parks, spies in the area. They get away in 7.5 minutes. We need to find spies. Well, somebody went in. Over there. Is there anything obvious? Spies. I just see spiders and tormented. Oh my. Okay, jump me. Vesperite. I think that's the one that's orichalcum. I think. No, it's mithril. I have failed you and feel shame. Oh, we've got another POI here. Blow it up. Blow it up real good. Nope, wrong. Try it again. Ah, closed. I wish we could turn off that notification that we get about these every single time we fail to blow one up. I know by this time what I have to do. I am not certain that we're actually getting any progress on the event here. But I feel better blowing the crap out of stuff, so, you know, sometimes that's enough. Intel gathered, Astral Ward reserves. Are there chests around somewhere? Well, there's Vethrax, who is collecting the things that I'm not... Ah! No, that's a lesser arcane chest. Still, we'll run over there and push some buttons.
This is a find.
Spoiler, it's not actually a find. We are looking for Astral Ward resources and need to deliver them to them. Well, the Astral Ward resources were just like chests of stuff, and I don't see any chests of stuff on the ground anywhere. There. Chests of stuff on the ground. Oh, you can't mount. Sneaky and unwelcome. Well, at least you can still glide. Oh, wind.
Wayfinder, we'll be starting our offensive soon.
Thanks, Frode. You ran off, you coward. Come on back. There we go.
I'm 6 feet tall.
Let's see. Ramses. Find Nephis. Apparently the event is about to begin. If I can find any information on where that would be. Probably there. So we'll go there since it looks like the meta event, zone meta event's probably about to start. Yep, bunch of people standing around, fingers in their noses. Oh, I want to fit in. We have a field report. 10, or is it 9? Cryptus... Congealed Cryptus Essence. No, that's the Inquisitor's record. Can I not do something with the... I guess I can't. All right. It's Frode and Major Emund. Oh, they're starting. I want to catch up. Come on. Finish it up. There we go. All right.
6 feet tall. Infuriating.
Okay, Emund, I will follow you wherever you may. I'm gonna get stop singing again. I shouldn't punish you guys.
I'm nigh invincible.
All right, Assault loses momentum in 21 minutes and 44 seconds.
Infuriating. I'm nigh invincible.
Where's Emund? Oh, get out of the poisonous gas, Emund, you goober. I said it. He's a goober.
Infuriating.
How'd that feel? Excruciating?
No, I don't have long.
Didn't even see myself get knocked down. All right, so we have finished off the do a bunch of stuff requirement, so we can continue that up. But if we're in the middle of the meta event, I want to play out the meta event.
6 feet tall.
There are a number of things new in the new content patch. I know at a certain point you will do stuff and you will unlock the ability to use the new masteries, and that means I have to get 2 pistols for this character because, oh my freaking god, 2 pistols. Dual-wielding pistols? What kind of guardian hasn't dreamed of that?
Another.
6 feet tall. More knowledge from accelerating hell.
More knowledge for me. Really. Dual-wielding pistols for guardians is just... I may have wept when I heard it was coming.
Invigorating.
I didn't, but I might have.
Power flow at 30%. Rerouted.
Shall be still.
I'm nigh invincible.
I don't actually know the storyline here, and we'll probably have to come back and do this again later. But with the meta going on, I didn't want to miss out on it, as, you know, new stuff.
New stuff. New stuff. New stuff. New stuff. New stuff. New stuff. New stuff. New stuff. New stuff. New stuff. New stuff. New stuff. New stuff. New stuff. New stuff. New stuff. New stuff. New stuff. New stuff. New stuff. New stuff. New stuff. New stuff. New stuff. New stuff. New stuff. New stuff. New stuff. New stuff. New stuff. New stuff. New stuff. New stuff. New stuff. New stuff. New stuff. New stuff. New stuff. New stuff. New stuff. New stuff. New stuff. New stuff. New stuff. New stuff. New stuff. New stuff. New stuff. New stuff. New stuff. New stuff. New stuff. New stuff. New stuff. New stuff. New stuff. New stuff. New stuff. New stuff. New stuff. New stuff. New stuff. New stuff. New stuff. New stuff. New stuff. New stuff. New stuff. New stuff. New stuff. New stuff. New stuff. New
We're driving them off to, we're assaulting the Fortress of the Founding.
This area is secure. To the next. Move.
Protect me! I wield great wisdom.
And a little bit later, if I can find a convenient time, before I call it an evening, I'll be opening up 25 Black Lion chests. And purchasing a couple of the Black Lion weapons. Not sure which ones yet. There's a brand new Black Lion weapon set out. Can't remember the name. They're nice looking. There are a couple of them that are likely. The scepter looked pretty good. Maybe the axe too. I'll grab a couple. But for now, we're escorting Major Emond.
Target destroyed.
Stay sharp.
I need no encouragement. I brim with the desire to massacre these wretched loyalists.
That's a bit dark.
I've been immolated. I'm nigh invincible.
How about some heals for all of my friends, and potentially myself? Try to keep ahead of the piles of loot,
We have completed
because
this
inventory
task.
wars is a never-ending fight.
No.
We have a big bad guy down there waiting for us. It is Valthrog the Frenzied.
I've beaten you, but you don't know it yet.
So I hope everyone's Tuesday's gone okay, at least up until, you know, coming in here. Mine started, well, just after midnight last night when my internet ceased working. And it did not return to function until 12 and a half hours later. Thanks, Comcast. So I changed up my plans for the week and went to the store today instead of tomorrow because I had nothing else I could do around the house. And of course, when I go to the store, it is incumbent upon me that I acquire adult refreshment. Alright, it's not strictly speaking required. I need to stick with Emond. There he is. He wanted to go all the way back to his leash point. Terrific. That doesn't look pleasant. There we go. I have a couple of, I think, of the special rewards available to me. Get out! Get out!
I was getting
Nope, 2 dailies. Dodge 3 and loot 10. That's our dailies complete. Where'd Emmond go? Emmond? I guess we finished that. It is.
You stole this land.
Meraxes the Scorned, or Abraxes the Scorned. Yes. Abraxes the Scorned. And here we go. Oh, do we have to stack? I think we have to stack. Drop some heals. Get out of that. Get out of that. Where do Praxis go? Stop the malignant coalescence. Bane of the Scorned completed. Another achievement point. I think that leaves me 100 short. No, I've gotten others. I'm 81 short. I could conceivably. What do we get? Sinister Serix Pistol.
Rogue, everything's secure down here. What's your status?
He's the only proper course.
Eparch spies in the area, so it looks like we finished that one off successfully. So we'll, and that wasn't, I guess that was just a big event, not the meta event. I'm assuming there's a full meta. Don't know that for a fact. So we will head back to home base. Oop, down below. What is in it? What does a thorn sprout bloom have for us? Flax seeds. I'll take flax seeds any day. Whoop. Ha. Hi, Galrath. You again, huh? He's so cheery. What's the Red Shield event to the west? Fight your way through the Loyalists and reach Niedra. Alright, well, I'm going to go do that instead. It's like, now let's come back and do this, but this event is ongoing right now. I will go on right now. Up above. Pardon me. Not in there. All the way up above, it seems. Yep. Pardon me. Whoop, get out.
Protect me.
Yeah. Wow, protect me. Somebody's needy. Oh. Alright, following Frode. Or as I call him, because he's a Norn and named Frode, I call him Snow Frodo. Frode seems to be going back and forth between mobs. Oop, we have got a mastery point over there. Is it up or just over there? It's probably all the way up. Ambush! Ow, ow. This is gonna hurt. Nope. I managed to get out of the way because I'm slick and sly. How about we drop some heals on everybody? I'm compounding our powers.
I'm nigh invincible.
Not really invincible. Or even nigh invincible. I'm totally vincible. Is vincible even a word? Gruntled is a word. We've stopped using the word gruntled in common, at least American English parlance, long ago. Disgruntled we still use, but gruntled is a perfectly cromulent word. Drop that. Drop that. Drop that. Hit them with my big sword of big swordiness. I don't know what Frode's trying to do. Fight your way through the Loyalists and reach Niedra, or Niedra. Potato, potato. Tomato.
Begin destruction protocol.
Potato.
This is it. Let's search for allies.
Well, we've made it. Let's search for allies. That seems like a pretty general statement.
Teams of activity. I doubt even your accountant has caused this. Something's wrong.
Something's wrong. Imagine my shock and surprise. There really isn't any shock and surprise about that. Something's happening. I heard screams. Oh, he's big. That may be the new mob for convergences. We have 2 new mobs for convergences. Thanks, Frode. We will. Nabelag, the Terror. Of Niedra. Alright.
Health increasing. Come here.
Throw some heals around for my friends. And others. Well, we're 20% done with his hit points, at least. I will heal. Because being full health is good. Boys are attempting to sacrifice friendly cryptists. That just seems wrong on so many ways. Ritualists on platforms. Well, we've got a launcher. Let's use the launcher and see if I can see what platforms they're talking about. Platforms like this. His name is Dreadling, or it is a Dreadling, I suppose. Well, we got ours. Oh, we've got a champion avatar of envy. Whoop. Don't want to get hit by that too much, because it hurts. Alright, we drop that down again. That'll put a nice big chunk through his CC bar.
The dragon waits.
I think this may be the meta event because, well, there's 3 platforms. The other 2, or at least one of the other 2, must have finished. Because a whole bunch of people came running over here to help with this one. Excellent. They interrupted. Alright, we took care of that one. Is that all of them? If I follow everyone else, I'll assume that that's the other platforms as well. We'll hit M to make sure. Yes, the other platforms are cleared. We have the eye of the nut tiger. Nabelag the Terror is back. And Nabelag. He has a sister named Maybelline. Nabelag and Maybelline. I made that up. You may not have been able to tell that I made that up, because it's such a subtle joke. Let's res a person. Alright. Is there another person to res? No. Alright, we hit her with this. Or him, Nabelag, whichever it is. Delicious. I make a superb beverage if I do say so myself. And I do, because I just did. You heard me. I said it. That was me. That is a good chunk of CC we just threw on it. Wow. Oh, get out. Heal up. Let's go ahead and swap to the bow. We got so much ground crap spam, I can't really see what's going on most of the time. Oh, this is not great. Not great. Helps if you hit the right button, you dumbass. I was talking to myself there. Let's see. Let's fight on another of the platforms. I don't think I'm going to make that. I'm going to fight on one of the other platforms this time. Champion Avatar of Envy. I wish I was a champion avatar. Oh, that's going to hurt. Have Have some more heals, everyone. Am I not a generous guard? Good evening. I am having a fair to good day, I would say, yes. And I am certainly going to improve the quality of my day with my beverage of choice. Ow. But right now, the champion avatar of Envy is kind of being a jerk. Granted, I mean, to be fair, that is his job. Alright, a few more percent. No, he's doing his rotating beam of death. I hate him when he rotating beams of death. There we go. We got him taken care of. Is that the last one? Nope, nope. Everyone's flying off. There is another platform. The beverage that I almost always consume is you fill a cup with a bunch of ice. You add some vanilla vodka, a splash of cream, and fill it up with root beer. Now, many of my European friends will find root beer to be a vile beverage. I will not disagree with them on that. There are many national beverages that I despise and loathe, especially all the various black licorice flavored ones. They're just gross. But for those of us who are American, most of us grew up with the root beer float as a summertime treat, and that's root beer and vanilla ice cream. And this is a grown-up version of same. If you're a big fan of root beer, and if you've ever had a root beer float, oh, he's a liquor. Well, I mean, you're batting 500. I can't really complain about that. 50-50 is a pretty good mark. You know what this guy needs? More fire and green smoke. That's not good for me. It wasn't good for me. Oh, somebody's healing me. Appreciate that. That was very nice of them. If you are a fan of root beer, then if you've never had root beer with a scoop of vanilla ice cream in it, a root beer float, it's a great, especially hot summer beverage. And this is a similar flavor, very reminiscent of vanilla vodka, splash of cream, root beer of choice. For me, it's A&W. I use the A&W diet because if I'm going to have empty calories, I want it to be wasting calories on the alcohol, not the mixer. An Eye of Norris has appeared. Use your sky scale to defeat it. Okay. Where? Oh, that's not an attractive creature. Okay. It's an Eye of Norris. Yeah, that would be what it is. Don't think you had a root beer float. Specifically, cream soda was our go-to. Yep, that is also a completely reasonable and very similar sort of youthful American beverage. At least it used to be. I obviously can't have a real good grok on what the kids today would drink. But cream soda was another one I always enjoyed. Now, I remember an alcoholic drink that we used to get at the bars in my quote-unquote club days, which tasted like a cream soda, at least to me it did. And that was Tawaka and ginger ale. Tawaka is a liqueur. And my memory is that tasted like cream soda. Okay, come on, Navel Egg. We need to just Navel Egg for 5% more, everyone. Come on. We can do it. If we try 2%. And I'm about to get hurt. Thank you for the rally. Appreciated. Can we finish him off? We finished him off, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Nabelag has been defeated. Lots of chests. Ooh, we get the big chest. We'll start with the big chest because, we probably already got that. Yeah, that was already added to our collection of goodies. More chests. So we have, I'm pretty sure that is the meta for this map. So, what? 40 people working on that one? Something like. Tuaca, yes. In ginger ale. I've never had a SoCo and lime. I've had a few, Southern Comforts in my time. We have an inventory of loot with more loot just waiting to be claimed. Ooh, and a mastery point. Nom 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 nom. We love our mastery points around here.
Rare and valuable.
Well, I think being in easy arm's reach is a vital part of any quality alcohol. Gin, I love a G&T. I love a G&T. A Tanqueray Rangpur, perhaps, and tonic, but any G&T is, again, a G&T is so good in hot weather. And I finished off a weekly for defeating a legendary rank enemy. Because I'm pretty legendary myself, if I do say so. No, he's not.
Rare and valuable.
Put away all of those. We'll undo that. So I'm pretty sure that is the new map meta. Did I get all the chests? I think I did. What the hell is Axe of Canaxal? Oh, somebody left it. Let me grab the banners. Probably should have done that, back before the fight. Might have been smart. But if there's a smart thing to be done, you can count on me. Not necessarily to do it, but you can count on me. Well, let's see. I had a absolutely spectacular 22-year-old cast strength Glenlivet for years, and it would have been 106 proof, I believe. It was 53%. It was supposed to be. You're supposed to add a little water, but I would drink it neat because it was just so smooth. Meta seems pretty interesting, all packed in one area. Really feel the need to pick up the expansion. Well, I mean, I'm a huge fan of the game, so I obviously think, of course you need to pick it up. I have done my time with, I had a Scottish friend, I haven't seen him in a long time, who was, needless to say, quite the single malts fan. Which was his favorite again? Oh, crap. Kailila. Kailila was his favorite. I like a nice Lefroy in cold weather again. So for hot weather, we've got G&Ts. For cold weather, we've got Lefroy. There's some kind of chest down there. Is that the large, greater arcane, or the lesser? It's almost certainly a lesser arcane. Yes, it's lesser arcane, but I'm here. I'll open it. 4, 5, 3, 2, 1. Wow! That's the first time I've ever gotten one of those that went in order. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. We can mount. I want to get that Vista. Balvenie, very nice. Yeah, that's basically what I would save the Lefroy for. There are smooth whiskeys, and Lefroy. And I have described Lefroy as being as smooth as swallowing an enraged badger. So let's see. In Secrets of the Obscure, we've gotten new weapon masteries. We've got all of the weapon masteries unlocked. So if you have all of the previous expansions, your Guardian can be spec'd as any of the 3 specs and use any of the 3 spec weapons. And now Guardians can dual wield pistols as of today. Yeah, it is a fight, but it's also just a remarkable beverage, Lefroy. All right, what do we get? A Sinister Serix torch. Is that... That's 2 Sinister Serix weapons this evening. We have the Horde from Naval Leg, which gave us Magi's Skyforged Focus and a Sinister Serix sword and Dragonite ore. And the Hero's Choice chest, the lovely Clot of Congealed Screams. A Clot of Congealed Screams. We have another arcane chest. It's the greater one. Ooh. More loot's out of it. 3, 2, 3, 3, 5, 3, 3. Okay, and we've got another POI down here. We'll get that. Get that, and we need to head back, and we'll continue the storyline with Galraith. Galrath. Potato. And I missed that. The camp entrance. So this is all new stuff. The previous map was about this sort of reverse C shape. So this is all the new area in the map. Is he down here? He is. Field report. Do we have a vendor here? Doesn't look like. I have no idea what the radiating beacon does. I mean, it radiates, clearly. They made the sky scale easier. It's probably about 40%, maybe even a third as difficult as it was. Yeah. I wouldn't describe it as a welfare sky scale, because if you have both, you get significant advantages. So I would describe it, yeah, as a sky scale light. It's not a welfare. It's still a pain in the ass to get, because I did it. Believe me, it's a pain in the ass to get. It's just much less of a pain in the ass than it used to be.
Yes, sir.
My cup runneth under. I will be right back.
Speak freely.
How do I tell the good triggers from the bad triggers?
How could you tell members of your crew from members of the inquest?
Uniforms, typically, sir.
Tell you what, sir. They ask you for help. They try to stick their horn in you, kill you. That clear it up?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
And I'm back. Galrath.
Wayfinder. Good. Right on time.
I try to be right on time.
I've learned that there are a number of scrolls and tablets here that describe ancient fighting techniques.
Ah, this is going to give me the dual pistols.
Not too much. But if they're any good, it would be wise to add them to the Lord's arsenal. I've got some scouting reports about where they might be, but I need to keep monitoring things here for his guard.
Locate the ancient artifacts.
Ramsey speaks highly of general methods.
Ramses could make a
Let's see.
spider not sound exciting.
Well, one's away down there.
One demon is going to make
All right, we'll see. First, I'm going to go for this mastery point here. Where we are. That's the same voice actor who does Gorik. Really, he's got such a distinct voice. They shouldn't use him for anything other than Gorik. They should just find more uses for him to do Gorik because, well, Gorik's an interesting character. And the guy who does the voice does great work. But his voice is really, really distinctive. Of course, I feel about that the same way I feel about Bram. Bram's voice actor does a lot of work that isn't Bram, but frankly, the difference is that I don't much care for Bram. Don't much care is a euphemism for I hate that character so much. Take me up and away. There are those who do, believe it or not. Hard as that is to conceive of, there are those who do. You might think, surely you jest. But I don't jest, and don't call me Shirley. Alright, I will commune with this place of power. Jesu Domine. We could, probably won't, but we could hit 18,000 achievement points tonight. Let's see. We'll go to this one first because that'll take us over the vista. It is below us. Almost directly below us. It is quite far below us. And there's the green thing we need. Bonk. Let us look around. Well, it's certainly an interesting vista. It's not one of the more scenic, shall we say. We have an ancient scroll. I'm going in for a landing. And like that, poof, I'm gone. Another lesser arcane chest, sure. It's free stuff. And I'm going to need all the stuff I can get if I'm going to actually get the open world legendary armor that they've added. I don't think I'll be making any of that tonight. Neridium chosen of Charybdis.
6 feet tall.
Throw some heals down. Sure, they'll be appreciated by all my friends. And we've almost got him. Almost got him. Got him. You know, I was passing by. We're going to need all of that stuff if we're ever going to grow up to be a big, strong, legendary armor haver. One of the things about the expansion is you get a localized sky scale. One you can use in the expansion, but you can't fly anyplace else. And there's also the one you can get to keep. That's easier to get. That's loose vegetation I'm trying to do stuff with. It won't let me do stuff with. Do I have to, I don't know, shoot it with my fireballs? Doesn't seem like it. Oh, but we've got a green location here. Should be scanning over there. Ooh, a shattered Cryptus carapace. Going in for a landing. Got it, and away. Ha ha ha. Aha. Aha. We got it. And we managed to not get wet while getting there. All right, good, good. We have another POI. We're going to grab the POI. Got it. This is a more interesting design than the previous zone expansion. Or the previous zone, the half of Amnitus. Whoop, looks like another POI. We have 87% completion on the zone map. An ancient tome. And we have a chest down below. A greater arcane chest. 1, 4, 3, 5, 4, 5, 2. Unusual coins, unidentified gear. All right, looks like there's, what, one more green star? Or maybe just go back there. Green star, wait. Isn't that one of the lucky charms? Huh. He's in here somewhere. Locate the ancient artifact. Mysterious tablet. There's... there should be at least one more. But I don't see it upon the map. Down there, I think. No, that's the Provision Factioner, unless he's got the thing we're looking for. Minis, Ancient Scroll of Astral Ward Weapons. That's the one. That's gotta be the last thing. That was the last thing. Return to Galrath. And this should, I think, open up dual-wield pistols. And there's some other weapon for each class too, but who cares about them?
They will show each other.
Fighting. Attention.
I mean, you want to know the coolest class? Guardian. 2 guns, 2 pistols, right? Which class is exactly half as cool? Elementalists. They get 1 pistol. Yeah, double sword Necro's going to look good too. Fine, fine, fine. I acknowledge that's a really good call. Double mace Ranger sounds fun too. The dual wielding of the same weapon just, yeah.
Back already? Easy to see why you always get picked for these kinds of things. I'll have these sent back for translation and study. With any luck, we'll be able to start training with them soon.
Pistols!
If you want to start experimenting with these techniques before then,
Pistols!
be my guest.
Give me pistols! Complete one event. Yeah. Double Mace Ranger is surely a throwback to the old Bunny. No, the Bunny Thumper was the hammer. They got the hammer in End of Dragons. And that was specifically called back to the Bunny Thumper build. Yep, they got the 2-handed hammer in End of Dragons.
Now, this is a fine.
Sinister Serix Shortbow. Alright, Critter's up somewhere. Did I get an unlock? Astral Ward Arsenal. Players can unlock. To learn new weapon proficiencies. So, now theoretically, I think I pulled up a pistol. It no longer says that I can't use it. Dun, dun, dun. Well, I have to get myself a couple of exotic pistols. I think that's just a given. I wonder if I have any in the bank. Yeah, it's not too difficult. What, it took an hour and 20 minutes, including me picking my nose and doing some other stuff. And that's an account unlock, so I can do that now on all the characters. Presumably even the low-level ones, which I think is sexy. Imagine leveling up as a dual sword-wielding Necro the whole way. Complete events in Nedra surrounds as Ramsey's scouts locate Nephis. More quests. That's another escort. I've done that escort, but it should count as a bunch of quest finishing, so we'll head that direction. And there won't be any surprises because I know what we're doing because I've done it. Yep. Emond again. So, things I need to do tonight before I call an end to the stream. 1. Get 2 exotic pistols. First Spongo Smallberries here. And the other is I have 25 Black Lion chests to open. As is tradition around here, every time they change the Black Lion chests, I buy keys, I open chests. It's good content, and I use the fact that it's good content to make up for the fact that I'm doing it because I get cool stuff. I mean, I do it for you. I do it for all of you. Obviously, I wouldn't do it for me. Are they buying it? An event successful, and that got us this much, and we're about to spawn another boss. that is a weekly complete. Complete 10 events.
Right on cue.
So if you haven't played Secrets of the Obscure, they changed the daily and weekly system's been gone for years. They changed the daily system. Now they give you tasks to do. So for dailies today, it was catch 5 fish, loot 10 defeated enemies, dodge 3 attacks using a dodge roll, log in, and complete 1 event in the Horn of Maguma. And you've got weeklies, and you've got specials that you can do one time. And the rewards will change, and they just changed today. It is really nicely done. So the things we have that are special is the boots. There's boots and a hat and gloves, I think. Half of a set. The other half of the set will appear in 90 days. There is the cat tree chair for the crazy cat person in your life. And then a bunch of stuff, including the legendary starter kit, which has 4 legendary starter kits to choose from. And those are really quite awesome. Let me make sure I make some wax here on Abraxas the Scorn. I already took care of him once, but you know. Want to make sure we got the other. Look at this, basically go out there and just do content. It's a little more than just do content. I wish it was just do content. But generally speaking, they did a good job, and they've gotten some of the more extremely annoying things have been removed from the list of tasks, which is really good. For instance, twice a week, it used to be you could count on getting do an activity. And the activities are the things like the keg brawl or the race at the cliffs. They weren't terrible, but they were really annoying to have to do. Because most people just show up and do the minimum required. Just wait for it to finish. And that's not fun for anybody. Right, that shouldn't show up at all. Did that get ticked? It did get ticked. Let's untick it. So let's see, the specials are complete tier 1 of an Artisan of Arms achievement. I thought I had just done that. Complete the story chapter. Haven't done that. Defeat Nailbag the Terror and complete the Fangs of that Nash. Well, we defeated Nailbag. Nailbalag. And then crafting. I don't understand why I didn't get credit. I guess there's another Fangs that Nash event in Interneos. Yeah, I don't know. I guess there's some other half of it that I didn't do. Hopefully, I don't have to do them in order. That would be irksome. I would be irked. Let's see. Eparch's spies in the area. A loyalist spy. Can I get in time? I did. I think. We need to find another loyalist spy to defeat. Oops. And if I can get a whack in. I didn't see that I got a whack in the other one on the other one. I thought I did, but I wasn't sure. To make sure I get credit for the event. Not sure how you find the spies. It's the only one I saw was somebody was already fighting. There's another one. I definitely hit this one. And this should be the last. We're really close to finishing up. Well, I got a bunch of damage on that. And yeah, I did get credit. I was about to complain about not getting credit, but I got credit. I think. Maybe. Didn't finish up the event, though. All right, everyone's standing around with Felix. Hi, Felix. How you doing? Zosia taught me how to adjust the Heart of the Obscure to identify hidden cryptus. Oh, okay. Oh, there's another Loyalist spy down there. Oh, we're still looking for Loyalist spies. There's another one. I thought we were going to finish it up. That was weird. Oh, I guess we're going down. I thought we were going up. Never mind. There's another thing going on. Alright, I need to go up and talk to him. He has a way to find the hidden spies. Yes, adjust the heart. Ah, okay, there we go. Ah. Let's see. It is focus, the heart of the obscure, detect enemies. Don't know what I'm looking for, specifically. Focus burst of energy right in the arc in front of you, revealing any hidden enemies in the air. Well, what does the other one do? Release a burst of light in the air. A Loyalist spy. Hi there, how you doing? Oh, that seems a little bit sad. But I'm fine with sad. Yeah, I got no problem with sad. I don't know. Okay, so whoop. We've got multiple Loyalist spies. We got that one dead. And that one's dead. An event is successful. We were awesome. Well, before I go any further then, what I'm going to do is we'll teleport back here to the camp, and I'm going to swap onto Lens, who takes care of the opening of the Black Lion chests. 1, 3, 5, 4, 2. More freebies. And we'll open up our boxes, our Black Lion chests. They're burning a hole in my pouch. Okay. We can loan in now. Anytime. Be just fine. Say now. There we are. These are the new Black Lion weapons. Black Lion skins, I should say. They are, the name is Necrotic Essence. Lovely. Sword's okay. Dagger's pretty nice. I like the axe. Hammer. Scepter's pretty nice. Not a fan of the The staff. This is the scepter. That's the mace, I think. Yeah, the mace is pretty nice. That's the torch. The focus is a little bit Wolverine-esque. That's the warhorn, the shield, the pistol, and the rifle, the short bow, and the long bow. But I like to open my boxes in here because it's quiet. And here are the contents. I will get in every box we open a guaranteed Black Lion statuette and a fine Black Lion die canister yellow. I will receive 2 commons. In addition, good ones might be the die packs, although frankly I have most of the dies. Always the unlocks, weapon, wardrobe, and armor. A couple of the others are okay. The crafting bags for materials I'll need because I'm going to make living open world legendary armor, or try to make at least one set in the next year. There's about a 1 in 10 chance that we get an uncommon or better. The uncommons are the Ice Reaver skins. I have a few of these already. And they are icy, and they are, wait for it, they're cool looking. Okay, this is the axe as an example. I have like 3 of them already, I think. Also in here is the Cyber Howl Greatsword. Now, I get why they call it Cyber, whatever. But the Howl, I don't understand. So you can see it on the back. Why, that doesn't look like a greatsword, you say to yourself. Wielded, the blade comes alive. It's, that actually might work well if I take one of my Asura and, give them some of the tech-looking armor. It's over the top. Oh, Howl. There's the Howl, because it's got sort of a cyber wolf head going, ah, and throwing up a blade. Then we have the rares. I have a couple of the White Tiger skins. They're very cool looking, but they're a little bit understated. I have, for instance, the axe is one that I got with the Black Lion ticket when they first came out because I really liked the look on it. And they each have glowy red balls. Make your own joke. And a white tiger on the weapon somewhere. And then there's the super rares, which of course I'll never get. So, theoretically, I've seen numbers between 1 in 9 and 1 in 11. We'll have an uncommon or better. I round that off to be 1 in 10. Theoretically, you should get about 2.5 out of 25. I have guesstimated my number that I normally get at being about 2.8 because I don't usually get less than 2. I've only gotten 0 twice, I think. But I've gotten more than 3 a lot. I've gotten as many as 6. So I would say it's 2.8 to 2.9 has been my personal luck, which I think is above average. So I have above average luck with these. We'll see how we do tonight. Now I've given myself the kiss of death. I will click open. We'll get a common here, and then if we get an uncommon or better, about 1 in 10, a 5th box will appear, and these will center, and the celebrations will commence. It depends. Over time, particularly as I have acquired more and more, stuff in the game, the value of the Black Lion chests has diminished significantly. The value of something like the transmog charges, transfiguration charges. I have over 1,000. I don't need any more. The value on those now is very low. But as a new player, the value on those would be pretty good. So I think as a new player, they are of much more significant value than for a well-established character or player. So let's open our first box. Like I said, we'll get a Black Lion statuette every time. The Black Lion die canisters I will explain now. After I open the crafting bags and bank those, the upgrade extractor, yawn. So, the Black Lion die canister. This is what you can buy. If you have 4 of these, you can buy the next tier up, the green quality one. If you have 7 of those, you can buy... No, wait. Yeah, 4 of these will buy you the green tier. 7 of the green tier will buy you the yellow tier. And 3 of the yellow tier will buy you the exotic gold tier. And the dies are as follows. This is the straw die. We'll try that until it... This is not a good look for me to display it. I will change my outfit. That's what I'm actually wearing, and I've never done any tidying up on it. Why would I? It's perfect. If you like appalling outfit. How's about... What was I wearing? Wasn't the butler outfit, I don't think. Wasn't the noble count. I was wearing the astral scholar for a while. So this'll do. Not the colors I was previously wearing, but still fairly spiffy. So the straw dye is that. We'll add it again. So you can see that is sort of a pale yellowish brown. It is a very handsome character. I think you'll agree. Perhaps the most handsome character you've ever seen in a game. So that's the straw dye. It's not bad. It's a nice one for sort of a toned down look, which is generally not what we do in Guild Wars 2. The pineapple dye is a bit more, you know. I already have unlocked straw. I've not unlocked pineapple. I have also unlocked Seraphim. I like the Seraphim dye. That's a little less pineapple-y. So that's a very nice dye. I have not unlocked the last, which is the Yellow Lion dye. And it's a bright yellow. So these can, if you have enough of these, convert into one of these. The current prices on these, I think the Yellow Lion dye is selling for 30 with buy offers at like 12. So not cheap. But we will be getting 24 more of them. We'll drop it down here. Next up,
you can never have too much
a Black Lion claim ticket scrap. That is 1/10th of a ticket, which will get you one of these weapons. I'll probably be picking up 2 of those weapons today. And a die pack. Our first die pack. Another die kit, and the worst item in the whole thing, arguably. ArenaNet, please, either remove this, a 1 gold item, seriously, or increase its value. Make it a 5 gold item. That would be much less of a yawn than a 1 gold item. Really, 1 gold. Another die kit, another Black Lion ticket scrap. I'm due for an uncommon or better right here.
Nice gear.
You see? You just have to know in advance. It's the streamer client. We got 5 transmutation charges. And we got the Ice Reaver Greatsword skin. There it is on the back. There it is wielded in my mighty arms. And there it is. It is currently selling for... I always check. 25 gold. And I want to also browse the current prices. Skins, weapons. Reaver. So the current cheapest one is the Focus, and the most expensive is the Greatsword. So I got the most expensive. So what I will frequently do is if I get something like the Greatsword, and maybe I don't want it, I will sell it, and I'll buy one or more of the cheaper ones that I like better. But generally, I unlock any skin I get. Generally. Still, that's a nice skin. If I'm going to get one of those, getting the biggest, most expensive one, that's a thumbs up. The other is the lion, right? White lion. Or white tiger, whichever. And those are currently selling for, except for the staff, they're selling for just a slight amount more. But the staff, for whatever reason, is selling for a bunch more. I guess because it's one of the combat staves. You know, it's not the sort of stand up and cast elemental magics staff skins. It's one of the I'm playing a daredevil and I want to kick ass staff skins. Next up, we are 20% complete. I am doing reasonably well, has Bojangles. Thank you very much. Adequately well. I'm very realistic about these things. An average day is fine. And I'm fine. I have had mostly average days. So, there it is. Mind you, it's much better than bad. Way better than bad. Also, I set a really high bar for good. So, yeah, I would say generally, realistically, in a 0 to 10 would be a 5. Probably realistically a 5.5. And that's above average. So,
You can never have too much treasure.
Another die kit. And a Tyrian exchange voucher. These are quite good. They are exchangeable for skins and runes and sigils, which I don't need anymore, from the various dungeons. Next up, another uncommon or better. Holy crap, it's a glyph. Those are the rares, I think, right? Yep. Glyph. Now, some of these glyphs will sell for a big chunk of change. We also got a guaranteed armor unlock. That's always fun. Let's see what this glyph sells for. Sometimes some of the glyphs sell for a lot. Some of them don't sell for as much. The most valuable thing I've ever gotten out of a box was one of the glyphs, and I sold it for, I think, 300 gold? Something like that. So, a lot. And the value is 55 gold. Not bad. I'll take that. May have picked up cholera on holiday. I would say that your number of 2 of 10 sounds about right. Also, no pun intended, shittiest holiday ever. Okay, pun partially intended. Regardless of what it is, cholera or just the Tijuana trots, I hope you feel better. That sounds, if you think it might be cholera, even if it's not, that's just not ever going to go down on the list of holiday highlights. Ever. The Revive Orb. Everyone laughs at the Revive Orb. That's 3. We're at 3 already. We have opened 9 chests and we're already having an above average return. In this case, it's a Black Lion claim ticket. That'll get me any one of those weapons over here. Don't mind the pun. Just got to stay positive, though, and always remember that someone has it worse than me. Yes, that is a positive and healthy attitude to take. But if it is actually cholera, or anything that even makes you think it might be cholera, it's okay to say, this really sucks. 'Cause it would really suck. The metabolic primers, I need to use primers one of these days. I just never use them because I'm me. That is 4 out of 10. Some days, you just have it, I guess. Don't worry, on medication now, it does really suck, but it's another story I can tell. That is always a positive attitude, and that is not ever an attitude I take when I have it, but it is an attitude I will use later. So, currently we are at 4 out of 10 have been uncommons or better. The Ice Reaver skin, currently selling for 9.8. That's one of the less expensive ones, and it looks like this. Stay cool, Marines. Stay frosty. Next up.
That looks valuable.
That doesn't really look valuable. More transportation charges. A couple of tier 6 bags. Definitely will be helpful. That's 5 out of 12. White Tiger pistol skin. One I do not have. And it sells for almost 20. And it looks like, we'll move the die over there. I have, on my alt account, I have like 450 hours on this one. I type in /age and it tells me I have 4,099 hours, 24 minutes, over 4,203 days. So almost an hour a day since it launched. Almost. And this one looks like, that's it on the hip and in the hand. Why? Look, the grip. You'd have to look like you're gripping onto 2 red balls. Okay, I worked too hard and that wasn't really worth it. Anyway, that's the pistol. So, really, we're at 5. We are at 5. Halfway done. Less than halfway done. We have 5 uncommons or better. Another die pack. And the guaranteed wardrobe unlock. Perhaps the most fun you can get out of this. Not the most valuable or the best, but the most fun you can get out of these. We are more than halfway done. And even if we get nothing more, we're way ahead. Black Lion, Secrets of the Obscure Materials bag. Nothing interesting. 10 to go. Another teleport to friend. We have 10 to go. We are 60% complete.
You can never have too much treasure.
I don't know. You might be able to have too much treasure. We have another die pack and tier 5 material bag. Zzz. I have so many of these. I'm full. Let me drop these down here, I guess. We're full on those. 8 to go.
That looks valuable.
Die kit. Tier 5 bags. 7 to go. 7. Revive Orb and a Black Lion Material Bag Secrets of the Obscure. Well, okay. You need a lot of these Essences of Despair to make your legendary open world armor. Something like 21,000? Something like. A very, very, very large number. Storage pack on the store, a little bit of everything. Yeah. Someone did the calculation. If you actually bought them at the lowest price they've ever been, it was like $1,720, and they're selling it for $1,500. So yeah, it is a good bargain, especially if you need those things, for sure. Let's see, it was a character bag expansion, a 20-slot bag, a materials expansion, that's your crafting materials storage, a bank slot extension, and, wow, one other. Oh, shared inventory slot for, I think, 1,500. 6 left.
That looks valuable.
We're now 80% done. Another die kit. 5 to go. The last of the die kit types. More mats. 4 to go. Wish my bag could fit all that stuff in it. Well, they have made the bags larger than 22 or 24 a lot cheaper, but still, they're expensive. And we've tied our record. We have had 6 uncommons or better with 3 bags to go. It's the Ice Reaver skin. It looks just a little bit like this. Yeah, ridiculous, isn't it, Fat Body? That's a nice one, actually. I don't think that one's going anywhere. I like that one. In fact, I like that one so much, I'm just going to go ahead and store it in my wardrobe. 3 to go. Can we break the record? 3 shots at it. Okay, well, we had the mace skin, and the gods decided they wanted me to keep the mace skin, so they gave me another one. That is 7 out of 23. I don't think I'm going to buy a gold key this time. A new record, 7. What the hell? Why not 8? Okay. Not yet. I've never played Guild Wars 2, so please ignore your ramblings. That's quite all right. I haven't considered you to be rambling. You've been fine. Now, would I say that if you had been rambling? No, I don't think I would. I would have simply said, oh, don't worry about it. But no, you haven't been rambling. You've been fine. One more. Can we break the record again and go for 8? Drum roll, please. No, 7 is enough. The gods have said, you're pushing your luck, Lens. Really. You're pushing your luck. So now we sell that and we put the banky things into the bank, but we still have more. Oh, yes, we have more. We have to open the dies and we have to open the unlocks. And then I have to probably buy 2 or 3 of the Black Lion weapons. Yeah, I'm not going to complain about the results tonight, that's for sure. Note, sell junk. That's how bad this is. It's worth 1 gold, but even the game knows that it's junk. ArenaNet, please get it out of the boxes or make it 5 gold. Thank you. Or make it a chance. Make it a 1, 5, 25, where like it's a 70, 20, 10% chance.
I chose you.
They chose me.
Interested in something.
So we will put away this and that for now, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that. We'll drop these there, I think. No, there. Going to keep this in the inventory for now. I want to grab at least 1 more Black Lion Claim ticket.
All prices are non-negotiable.
All prices are non-negotiable. I know there's at least 2 of those I want.
I know your face from my dream.
Be nice if it was one of them gambling cards. Gambling cards? I'm sure I'll understand once you explain, but right now I'm gambling cards. So we have dies. Wow, we have 13 die packs. 7 of them from the Elonian landscape. 3, 2, and 1. So, I have all the common dies in the game. Sanskrit... Oh, yeah, something like that. Okay, yeah, the Sanskrit Ecto Gambler. Yep, okay, something along those lines, the gambling cards. Yeah, they don't have to be the exact gambling cards, but something like that, where at least it's a fun thing you double-click. And most of the time, 95% of the time, it's worth a gold. But it's a shot at something more. That's a really good idea. So I have all the common dies in the game. I need to wet the whistle. I have all the uncommon dies in the game, and I have all the rare dies in the game. I do not have all the exalted dies. Exalted? Exclusive dies in the game. I don't have Mesa. I don't have Highland. So, the odds are non-zero that I'll get a die I don't have out of these. We have 7 shots. Any die that I already have here, I mail off to my alt account. If the alt account has it, and they have most of them, they get put into the guild vault where my guild friends can help themselves. We'll now open up 7 Elonian landscape die kits. Common, common. Exclusive, that's a 1 in 3 shot that we get a die we don't have. Uncommon, common, common, rare. The exclusive 1 in 3, 1 in 3. Wah, wah. Sulfur's a nice die, though. A bright yellow. So, magnifying lens TTV. Not the brightest of choices for the alt account, but there it is. Mail item 2, mail item 2, mail item 2, mail item 2, mail item 2. Another quality of life. Anet, can we get like another row of slots in the mail? Thank you. Okay, we have 6 dies left. The Char die kit, which if memory serves has a few very nice dies. Commons, uncommons, and rares. Searing is a really nice die. Legionnaire, Tribune, Warband, Godless, Gladium. You'll note I have all of those. Oh, magnifying lens. Lion's Arch Rebuild Kit. Again, common, uncommon, rare. Enameled Onset, I would like. I think I have the others. No, Enameled Banana. Enameled Banana, I don't think it's a great die, but it is fun to say. Enameled Banana, Enameled Banana, Enameled Banana. Pretty long odds of getting either one of those. Common. Common. And 1 Zaitan die. We've got all but risen. Really long odds. Not impossible, but really long odds. Now impossible. Off. To me. The other me. They go. And now we have the wardrobe unlocks. But before that, I think we'll pick our 2 weapons out of here. I'm leaning dagger and staff. I think dagger and staff. Although the horn's okay and the focus is nice. Let me check on the horn and focus again. So I'm looking at... Oh, the axe I kind of liked too, right? So there's the axe. The dagger. Those are both pretty good. Focus. If only they had a left-hand item that looked the same, so that you could appear to be dual wielding those, that would be a winner. But as a one-hand item, I think it's a little odd looking. The scepter. No, I'm leaning axe. I think axe and dagger. The shield isn't bad. Yeah, I think it will be dagger and axe. Before I do that, I should check necrotic and see what they're selling for. Skins, weapon skins. They should all be about the same price, but I am curious. Looks like they're selling for about 40 gold, except for the staff. Yeah, I didn't like the staff, so I'm not surprised. The pistol, interestingly, is selling for the most. The rest of them are almost all, they're 40 to 41 gold. The staff is less, the pistol is more. Well, I'm going to get the axe and the dagger, because I like them. And now we have the wardrobe unlocks. And armor, I think, was the other. And then, because I'm losing my voice, I will probably be calling it an evening. Alright. Armor unlocks first. So, wardrobe storage, so we can actually look at it. And we'll start with the armor unlocks. It is any non-legendary armor in the game that you don't already have unlocked. As you'll note, there are a lot of options. Now, the only really, really bad ones that are irritating is the cultural armors, which can be purchased for gold. I seem to get an awful lot of those. I'm being punished for my numerous sins in-game and out. Let's see what we start with. Water Dragon Gauntlets. So those are the Water Dragon Gauntlets. They're flashy, but they're amongst those armor pieces I find so impractical as to think I would not likely use them. So I like to give a 0 to 10 on these. I'm going to go that for some people these might be a 6, a 7, or an 8, but for me I just can't see myself using them. I'm going to give them a 3.5. I'm just not that enthused about them. Next up, again, the armor unlock. We have Council Ministry Gloves. Really? Armor skin. Ministry. They are light gloves. Can't really see them well here because of this outfit. This ugly ass thing. Let me see. We go here. We go to equipment. How about we check our other? No, that's even worse. That's the anniversary stuff. I put that together as sort of a joke. That's the best I could make it look, by the way. I'm not sure why they went with the I would never use it look on this one for the anniversary. But they did. So we'll stick with that one. So, because I can't really tell on this outfit, and it looks like they have door knockers on them, right? Given the way they look here, I'm going to say 4. But they could be a 6 or even a 7 if they're actually good. They just don't look in those colors on that armor. We now have 2 wardrobe unlocks, which is not just weapons and armor, but entire equipment skins, outfits, dyes, gliders, minis, finishers, mail carriers. Needless to say, this is a lot of cosmetics. This is why it's fun. You can get incredibly awesome freaking unlocks. You can get trash. The first one is a mini. Kind of trash. I'm not big on the minis for these kind of presents. Was it mini raptor hatchling silver? I currently have the Angry Winter's Day gift, who I like. This, it's okay. But given the things you can get out of it, I'm going to give it a 4. We'll go back to the Winter's Day gift. I was about to say, give me something nice to finish up, but, you know, I got 7 winning prizes, so I'm going to shut the hell up. The Guaranteed Wardrobe unlock. Last one. Sovereign Great Bow. Well, that sounds not bad. I think that's one of the ones from the festival. The festival in Divinity's Reach, where you have the fight against in the 6 areas in the circular arena. I think you can cash that in and get these models of weapons. I'm going to give that a 6.5. Again, I am a harsh judge on these kinds of things. When I try to rate things from 0 to 10, I definitely do it on a curve. Most things fall between 4 and 6. So that one's not bad. And on that note, having successfully managed a ludicrous 28% hit rate on my fucking boxes, a new record, I'm at a loss. I would have thought that 6 would have been exceptional. To get 7 seems stupid to me. So you witnessed my stupidity. Not quite the same thing. I will be back, probably not tomorrow, because I am enjoying my beverages. Most likely back on Thursday for more of the storyline here. I will not be playing this tomorrow. I'll be saving it up, and I'll be streaming it. So that will probably be Thursday, as I will continue to play through the new content for Guild Wars 2 then. I want to thank you guys for hanging out. I'm losing my voice. I'm going to finish this up in a tidy fashion. I hope the rest of your Tuesday night goes great. I hope your hump day goes quickly and you can start working your way towards your weekend. Knock on wood. I'll be back probably on Thursday, maybe tomorrow. So have a great rest of your Tuesday night. Hopefully you'll see me soon. Have a great night tonight. Take care and ciao for now. Good night, guys, and thanks again.